What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a sound challenge where we're going to put the Status Pro X earbuds up against the Status Between 3 ANC earbuds. Now, I've been getting a lot of requests to have this comparison video. How does the Pro X stand up against the 3 ANCs, which is one of my best earbuds in my collection? This is going to be very interesting. I really can't wait to see how this one fleshes out. So if you want to see price, specs, and apps breakdown, which is on either one of these, I'll leave links in the description below to my unboxing videos for both. Or if you want to pick up one or both of these for yourself, I'll leave links in the description of where you can do that as well. So let's go ahead first off and take one of each of these out. We're going to compare them. Obviously, the 3 ANCs is the older of the two, and you could definitely tell the difference. Now, I did do this side by side in the Pro X unboxing video, but it's always good to get a refresher in. But look at the reduction in size and overall footprint of the Pro X in comparison to the 3 ANCs. They even shortened the stem that leads into the ear, and they also took away the need for the wing. You don't need that with the Pro X. I am rocking the large stock ear tip on the Pro X, where I have the CP360 ear tip from SpinFit on the 3 ANCs. All right, they are the large size, by the way. Again, still kept that same the same gloss and matte finish on the stem. They just gave you a different design as opposed to just cutting it in half there as they did on the 3 ANCs. Both of them very light, and although I think the 3 ANCs will protrude out a little further than the Pro X, but they're very comfortable for long-term wear. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead, get these guys paired up, and we're going to go through a few songs and see if you can tell the difference between the two. This should be very interesting. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got that app up, the Status app up. We got the 3 ANCs. I went ahead and switch sides on them, so we're going to start off with the ANCs first. It's going to be very interesting. I can't wait to get in here. So let's go ahead and quickly show you how I got them set up. I did go through my own personal sound profile here, so I want to show you exactly what it looks like. All right, that V shape. I get the best of both worlds on this one. All right, so we got them in ambient sound. We're gonna go ahead and put noise canceling in. Let's go ahead and all right, and then triggered the song already. Wasn't ready for that, so let's go ahead and get these in. Let's get our song up. Feeling good. Dominic feels like me. Let's check our volume. We are at our preferred listening level here. Okay, let's get the camera flipped around. Let's get our cutaway. All right, here we go. Song number 1 of this sound challenge. Let's do it with the 3 ANCs. All right, right off the top, vocal clarity. Sounds so good. Again, nice wide sound stage. And vocalists sound nice and clear too. The background vocalist. Again, got the enunciation of the word very clear. How the B's, P's, and T's are popping when she uses them, when she says them rather. Her breathing rhythm. Very clear. Again, the clarity. Absolutely. And I love when they're harmonizing together. I absolutely love how they sound together. Very clear, good spacing. Nobody is sounding muffled at all. Absolutely love it. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get the Pro X in. We're going to take a look at my settings for them in the same app, the status app, and we'll see how they handle song number 1. Let's go. All right, we're back in. Now we got the Pro X all paired up. We are in the same app. I got my ambient sound turned on, set to super and everything. I know during the video, my unboxing video, I was rocking with the Knowles preferred sound on these guys, but I was tinkering and toying around, and I'm going to go ahead and go with my preferred profile on these guys. Let's go ahead again. I'm gonna show you V-shape, not as peaked out on both ends, but I think I'm good with that right there. I also noticed that the app doesn't quite respond to the when you go after I set this up, and then I went and tried to change it to a different setting. It didn't. The headphones, the earbuds did not react to me changing my EQ settings here, as far as how the band sounds. They didn't adjust to that. They didn't change. I don't know if this software update is due, but I just wanted to point that out in case someone else or anyone else out there is experiencing that thing. No, you're not alone. It's something within the app. But after the initial setup, once the initial setup was done, then trying to change it to something else is totally different. And I don't know what it is, but that's what I'm getting out of it. But nonetheless, I just wanted to point that out. But after my initial setup like this, they were golden. Now, all right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead with that sound. We're going to put these guys in noise canceling. Again, after my initial setup, then they didn't work. It didn't work like that. Let me get back here. All right. For some reason, I jumped the track. All right. Let's go to my preferred listening level. All right. We are there. All right. Let's get the camera flip. Let's get our cutaway. All right. Here we go. All right. So now we have it. Pro X, song number 1. Let's get it. Woo. All right, right off the bat, very loud. All right, even at my volume level. Let's turn this back down. All right, sorry about that. Had a phone call come through, so let's go ahead and get these started. All right, here we go. Let's go. Song number 1, Pro X. Let's do it. Again, I did have to turn them down because at my preferred volume level, they were loud. So I did turn them down a little bit. Okay. Nice clarity. Leaning a little warm. See. Yeah, I like the clarity. Again, they sound just a little warm in comparison to the 3 ANCs. But hey, I'm just blasted by how loud these guys get in comparison. Again, I like the lead vocalist, background vocalist. I love how good space they are and how balanced they are. Very clear. And I love the harmonizing. I love the nuance as far as her breathing rhythms and everything, her enunciation of words, the B's, P's, and T's. You know what I mean. I love how that pops off when she says it. It sounds really good. Again, leans just a little warm, but that clarity is top notch, man. They sound really good. All right. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead. We're going to switch and we're going to go into our bass songs, and we're going to find a couple other songs during this. And we just going from this point on, we just going to go back and forth. There is going to be, we're doing this all in one take. We're going to do it back and forth, one between the other, coming up. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got our second song up, our bass song. We've got Pony by Waranoid. We're going to jump on with the three ANCs. Oops, I changed the channel. All right. Had to do a quick test to make sure everything was working there. Let's go ahead and flip the camera. All right, there we go. Let's get our cutaway. All right, we are ready to go. Song number 2, bass song with the three ANCs. Let's get it. Yeah, love the clarity, the crispness of the piano. Nice. Nice rumble, low end rumble. Ooh, even that lower dip. Absolutely. All right. All right, let's turn these up a little bit. All right. We ain't got to go up too loud with these. They get plenty loud. Again, the clarity of the vocalist. Nice. Woo. Ooh, that bass. Then you got the low end rumble. Sounds so, and it's clean too. It's no clean bass. Did I go up to 100%? No, I did not, but I didn't need to with these earbuds. But man, the bass stayed clean even when I did turn them up, and the vocalist stayed clear also. All right, so let's go ahead, pop these out, and we're going to put the Pro X in. All right, we're going to pause that. I want to check something here. Let's get back over to it. It was set to the nose, but I want to go back to my EQ setting. All right. Let me see. Let's make sure. All right, we're there. All right. Again, the nose, I had it on, I don't know what, I was working on something, and I must triggered it on the nose setting. That was my mistake, but back to where we were, original settings. Let's go. Song number 1, or song number 2, sorry, with the Pro X. Let's get it. Wow. They are really loud. All right, let's back up. Let's back down. Again, vocal is nice and clear. That piano is nice and crisp too. Ooh. That bass is aggressive. Oh, it's nice rumble. I mean, tickling the ear canal rumble. That's nice. All right, let's go ahead and turn this up. All right, we can stop right here at my preferred listening level. Don't need to get any louder than that. Man, they sound good. There we go. Woo! Oh, that bass hit is nice, clean. That low end rumble, let me back down. All right, man. The bass on these is insane. In my EQ settings, the bass on these is insane. Completely and utterly insane. Man, I'm telling you. Sound, and again, I got clarity with the vocalist as well. Oh man. So good. So good. All right. I just wish that after the initial setup, the app worked better with these earbuds, especially with fine tuning with the graphic equalizer after the initial setup. That is, again, you can go into the presets and they work fine, but I'm just rambling now. I'm rambling now. All right, let's get back to the test. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna swap these out. We're gonna do this right on the fly. We're gonna pick another song. We're going back to the three ANCs. All right. They are in tune. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and pick us another song. All right. Let's go ahead and kill the cutaway. All right. We're going to go ahead and do, I didn't trigger Kwame there. My bad. All right. Let's go into, we're going to do something a little, all right. Here we go. Let's do some Sweet Child of Mine. Let's do some Guns N' Roses. All right, here we go. Guns N' Roses, 3 ANCs. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. That guitar solo is serious. Now we got the drums. Let's make sure we had my... Okay, we there. All right. Man, it's crisp. Crisp. All right, now we about to pick up. And then you got that guitar here in your left ear too. Oh, I love how it just picks up, man. That the tempo just... And that... I mean, man. I love how crisp that was. Now we got Axel going to mic, talking to him. I love the crispness. I love the clarity. Nice wide sound stage. Sounds really, really good. All right. Let me pause that. Man, that sounds really, really good. Let me flip that around. Okay. Oh, I love that beginning. We're going to back that up. We'll go with the Pro X now. Oh, I ain't even flipped the camera. Sorry about that. Here we go. Now we got the Pro X in. Very clear. Ooh. Okay. You know what? Let's try this with these guys. It's like they lose volume. Let me get back up here. All right, here we go. Yeah. More clarity there, but I'm losing something. I'm losing some energy on these. Yeah. Let me back down. All right. More fuller with my even. I don't know. I like it here. But man, they sound so good. The clarity. All right, let me pause that. All right, I didn't went a little long on that one, but I went and flipped over to the nose preferred. I just wanted to check, and the minute I did that, the volume decreased. All right, yes, I did turn it up and everything, and I was getting back to where I should have been, but as far as my preferred listening level, but I compared to the two, I lost, like the bass wasn't there. I know this particular song is more instrumental, but the bass from the drum set was not as powerful as it was if I had it on my EQ settings and everything. But man, the potential in these earbuds, if they can get this app right for them. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe it's me. All right, but man. All right, so let's go ahead and pick another song. Let's go. I just wanted to hear that rock. I don't know why. I just wanted to hear it. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and swap these out. We're gonna go back to the 3 ANCs. Let's pop these back in. All right, we tested them. They're working. All right, we'll do Averats, Infected Mushroom. Here we go. With the 3 ANCs. Got that crisp keyboard, that nice little bass nugget there. Again, got the echoing too. Love it. Ah, that's so crisp, so crisp, so crisp. And got the rattling instruments in the right ear. Again, moving around, not staying stationary. And you got Extra keys from the keyboard. And that bass comes in. Deep sounding. Smooth, too. Very, very smooth. And we got the clanging instrument in the left ear, too. Sounding very, very smooth. All right, got the wave instruments too. I'm not going to stay on too long on that one because I normally give it extra time because it's a developing song. But yeah, man, that sound really good. All right, let's back this up. And let's put the... All right, we got the Pro X in now. Here we go. Song, Avrat's Infected Mushroom. Let's get it. Man, again, the volume just comes out and gets you. Again, the echoing, the crispness of the side of the keyboard, but the echoing is amazing. Again, oh, this sounds so good. And then the rattling instrument in the right ear. Again, moving around sounds so good. Whew. That bass, man. That bass is so clean. All right, we'll drop. Oh, and it gets deep too. Oh my goodness. And we got the clanging instruments on in the left ear. Oh my goodness. Oh, it sounds so good. Got the wave sound. I love the clarity. It's, oh my goodness. These earbuds. We'll talk in a minute. All right, let's go ahead and pick up another song. Let's see. We're gonna put the 3 ANCs back in. All right. Quick test. Let's go ahead. We're gonna find us another one. Just one more. Because I know this video is probably long. Feels long. And yeah, let me see. All right. No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go in and we're going to do Mozart. There we go. All right, here we go. Our final song of this sound challenge, Mozart. Let's get it. Crisp violins, the lead violin, second violin. And I like the cello. Very clean. Again, that cello giving you that nice little hint of bass. Oh, it sounds so good. I like the clarity of the violins. And then they're all the collective, the little ebbs and flows of the song. So clean. All right, now we're about to pick back up. Here we go. Here we go. All right, now we're back up we're back up in it. Oh, it sounds so clean. It's the reason why these are one of my top. Oh, that was so on point. There's a reason why these, again, like I said, the reason why the 3 ANCs is one of my tops. So let's go ahead and put the Pro X in. All right, let's back it up. All right, here we go. Now the Pro X with Mozart. Let's go. All right, right off the bat, meet me right at the door with the lead violinist in the back, in the second violin, very crisp. The cello again, little bit more prominence on this one than on the three ANCs, but just as good. And man, those violins are sounding really crisp. Oh, yes, sounds so good. All right, now we got that low, and you got the bass from the cello. The bass just sounds good. All right, now we about to pick up again. I love the clarity. Leans a little warm, but still clear. Oh, and that violin is really showing out in this one. It's really represented. I like it. All right, man. Oh, this is very, very good head to head. Oh goodness, I could have do this all night, but I want to go to bed. But what do we do now? We want to go ahead and get this cleaned up. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about this a little bit between these two in this sound challenge and see who walks home the winner. Stay strapped in. All right, this has been a great sound challenge between these two. We've got the status between three ANCs and the status Pro X. What can I say? Going into our first song, both of them had nice clarity when it came to the vocalist. However, I think the Pro X leaned a little bit more to the warmer side. I think you got a better overall balance with the three ANCs when it came to the vocals, when it comes to clarity and everything. But again, the Pro X is the louder of the two earbuds. But they both gave me, like I said, they both gave me great clarity when it came to the background, the lead vocalist and the background vocalist, and they gave me all the nuance that you can pick up in the song, her breathing, her enunciation of words, things of that nature, the echoing, all that stuff. They both did a really good job of producing that type of information out of the song. Again, like I said, the Pro X leaned a little warmer than the Status 3 ANCs, but still the vocal clarity was definitely there. Moving on to our bass song. Now, this is where they both did a really good job, but I think the Pro X kind of distanced them, separated a little bit from the three ANCs. Again, great clarity with the three ANCs. The bass was nice and punchy as always. The really good combination of the two. But again, the Pro X, a little bit more powerful bass. The vocals were nice and clear. Again, leaning a little warmer on the when it comes to the mids and highs on it. Lean a little warmer. I got to figure out what's going on with the app when it comes to fine tuning them with the graphic equalizer and everything, because it wasn't responding. I don't know what was going on. And then when I switched over to the Nose Preferred, it dropped sound, it dropped volume. And then when I moved it and I got up to my preferred listening level, it still was missing the bass that I was used to hearing. I even heard in the unboxing, it was kind of missing. So I went back to my preferred, my graphic equalizer setting, and I just stayed there because I think that gave me the better representation of what I was hoping to hear out of them. Granted, like I said, they did lean a little warmer, but I still got the sound that I wanted out of them. I just got to be a way to get that EQ and everything figured out. All right. But again, they separated themselves when it came to the bass. And again, like I said, with the mids and highs, sounded a little warm, but still clear with the vocalist and that piano in the background. So, again, really good, just really good head-to-head going on through. And let's see, what other song? Guns N' Roses, yes, absolutely. Sweet Child of Mine, both of them gave me that crispy guitar solo. Wonderful sound out of that. And then, of course, you got the bass. You got the rest of the band come in, picked up the pace even more. They both did a really good job with the mids and highs on it. Again, the Pro X leaning a little warmer, but still gave me that crispy, that clear sound and everything that I was hoping for. And then again with the three ANCs, you got solid, good balance between them with that one again. But man, you could definitely tell the potential in the Pro X, in my opinion. All right, moving on up to our final song, Mozart. I'm sorry, I'm missing a song. I know I'm missing a song. Oh yes, Averets, Infected Mushroom. Before we get to Mozart, that came next. I knew I was missing one. All right. Again, with the keyboard, very crisp on both of them. Even again with the echoing as well, the detail in that was phenomenal on both. I like the rattling instruments and the clanging instruments both came through very clear and moving. So they both showed, as far as motion and not staying stationary and giving you that sound stage and everything. Both of them did a fantastic job there. But then when that bass come in, I think again the Pro X stepped up a little more when it came to that portion of it, and of course there being a louder earbud, the mids and highs got a little bit of boost. But I again love the way these represented or reproduced the music and everything when it came to Averats. It sound really, really good, but you could definitely tell the difference in bass between the two. And the vocal, and there were no vocals, but the mids and highs, again, Pro X leaned a little warm. You got a better balance out of the three ANCs when it came to the mids and highs. All right, so then going into Mozart. Now, for some reason, Mozart, they both did pretty much an even, with the mids and highs, they were pretty much even on that, in my opinion. Both nice clarity with the crisp, the lead violin, and the second violin, very crisp. But then when you came into the cello with the low chords, that's when the Pro X kind of took over from the three ANCs, and it gave me a little bit more powerful low end when it came to the cello and everything. So, I got an itch. But again, they both did a fantastic job there. But you can just tell the difference in bass overall. So, man, right now, both of them are really good, and both of them prove worthy. I don't know which one. Just like if I had to go with one, I think I'd take the Pro X on this one. Yes, they need to fix the app where it would work well, especially the graphic equalizer would definitely work with these earbuds when you go to change and fix, adjust your EQ settings and everything. They need to fix that with these. But the potential that are with these earbuds is phenomenal when it comes to the bass. I could see the potential in the mids and highs on these guys. I mean, when I flip it into like the audio file and nose preferred, the crispness, the clarity of the mids and highs is fantastic on these. That's why they need to get that app right. They need to get the app right for these earbuds. It works great with the three ANCs, but I really like where they're going with this. I could see it. I just wish once they get the app right, these guys will be very, very hard to beat. But man, in my opinion, between these two, I will go with the Pro X. But I still love my three ANCs, and the app works perfectly with these. They work perfectly with them with the EQ settings and everything. They respond wonderfully with the three ANCs, but they need to get it on with the Pro X. So I'm not going to dock the Pro X because of the way the app is not responding to them. But take that away, and if we had an even playing field with the app, I think the Pro X is the better of the two in this matter, or in this head-to-head here. So they will get the nod on this one, but definitely the three ANCs still one of my top earbuds in my rotation, even with the Pro X, knocking them off their pedestal in this one. So this will wrap up the sound challenge between the Status Between 3 ANC earbuds and the Status Pro X earbuds. If you like what you see, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do videos like this and others, go and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.